to the 26.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
First down for Mostert. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Mostert. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's getting his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hey, middle. He's crossing. He's checking. Yeah.
On 2nd down, it's George. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a third down. No score after one on EA Sports. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Now Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Second straight drive now here, Charles, as it ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
To throw again on second down. Rodgers, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Rodgers going to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
His throw incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check cross, check cross, check cross. 36, 36.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now he'll let it go deep down the lane. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Hey, report.
Throwing is Jackson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
45's the mic. 3 bus. 45. You. All day, dog.
Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is coming. You're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Go right! Let's make these babies cry all the way.
Throwing again, Rodgers. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 22 yards there, a first down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Chips over here. Chips over here. There's overload. Overload. Right. Watch number 12. Watch number 12.
To throw again, Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey.
So that'll back him up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
We got a shot. We got 3.
Jackson now. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete. Intended for Raheem Mostert. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
45 to Mac. It's just me. It's just me and you.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. The Catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a two-score game as they've got it first and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we get to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Rolling to his right. Oh, it's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Inside. Mike check 33.
On play action, Rodgers. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Vinatieri's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
Come on, baby. I'm ready to take over, baby. Steve, no.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 45.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's going to try and go deep again, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Ravens push further out in front. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Ravens 14. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers will try again on second down. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Packers.
Rodgers again now. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety, King Chancellor. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Watch the pass.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
33. 65. 65. Check 30. Hey, check my 33. Check my.
Rodgers to throw once more. A slant to Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap and try to give themselves a chance.
Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Check my 45. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Report. All day, every day.
Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's got a man here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Hey, you don't want to see me.
Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DeAndre Hopkins.